I just thought this was going to be so straightforward, and the twists and the turns, the Reddit girly in me was here for all of it.
You know what? Laurie would have been a Reddit girly. I do like that we'll get into her character and like as she goes along, but she is like aware of her surroundings and taking notes, and she's not scared to like confront people and ask questions.
So
Like
much.
straight up.
The confidence to be like, I don't need the police. I'm taking care of
Which
this.
was so frustrating. I'm like, girl, call CPS. Like, what are we
Right?
doing?
Book would have been done chapter 2.
So, yeah, we open up with a prologue that is a Laurie in the hospital hiding from a man with a knife. And that's all we know. It's
Immediate
like,
tension.
and then we get the classic, like, chapter 1 week earlier. And I was
Right.
like, oh, yeah.
I That was so cinematic. I picture that all in my head. And then we're introduced to Sky. So it's like, okay, final girl, her friend Sky. Sky is a little bit more flirtatious with men. She seems a little bit more like a party person. So again, slasher tropes were established.
Yeah. So we are introduced to Sky, who you're right is boy crazy. That's what we know about her. But you know, they're good girls though, because they're spending their summer volunteering at Shadyside Hospital. And they both work in the children's ward. We have Laurie checking out the progress of the new wing, which is the Franklin Fear wing, which I know in the book, like they say it's for like the Fear family, which is huge in Shadyside. But like in a hospital, don't put me in the Fear wing.
Potentially think about rebranding.
Like I'm aware it's like the richest family and like the first family of like this Ohio town. I get it, but no, optics are giving no.
Like, to be a child, you're walking in, it's sterile, it smells too clean. You obviously hear crying in other rooms, and you're slowly being corralled into the fear corner.
But she hears crying coming from a room and she looks inside and sees that it's a boy crying. She's not sure if she's supposed to go in, but she looks at his chart, which again, like I don't think she's supposed to do. And sees his
So
name.
many HIPAA violations. I
Oh,
don't, I
there's
don't know if it's
this
HIPAA,
is
but
this is no, yeah, this is the first of many. But yeah, she like sees his name is Toby and that he has pneumonia and she goes in and comforts him. That is at least until a mean nurse named Mrs. Wilton like kicks her out and is like, get out of here, you're not supposed to be in here. That's basically her defining trait is that she's a mean
that's
nurse.
the only characteristic she has. And tired. You know what? Maybe I inferred that, but I think she's so tired.
Yeah. In the next chapter, we open up with a scene in the cafeteria where Laurie and Sky are enjoying, well, quote unquote, enjoying a delicious lunch of blue looking mystery meat
The
that they
hospital is
describe.
giving everybody food poisoning. The feed the fear wing,
This is another
right?
conspiracy,
Talk that
actually.
down.
They are inducing food poisoning so that you have to seek medical help, and it's just a cycle. They can't lose.
They only have $10 million to build this wing. They gotta bump up that fund somehow.
Yeah, they already have a Mercedes to raffle off,
Right.
which, like, you were able to get a Mercedes to raffle off. So, yeah, Sky and Laurie are catching up, and they are talking about this raffle because Sky is convinced that this car is hers. This Mercedes, she has set her sights on it. She's like, I am buying up all the raffle tickets. This
She was
Mercedes will be
manifesting
mine.
before manifesting was a
That's
thing,
true.
is what it was.
She's like, I am manifesting that Mercedes. Like when they call the raffle, it will be one of my many raffle ticket numbers. This is also where we learn that Laurie is dating Andy Price, the son of the hospital administrator, but she's not really feeling it.
At all. He seems like such a drag.
But then Sky is like, I don't know, don't rock the boat. You wouldn't want to do anything to sabotage your like future hospital career, which like what
Right?
is I was like hospital career.
There's only
Like
one
not a
there's
nurse,
only
not
one
a
way to get into the hospital, to date the guy's son.
Yes, in this like Ohio town, this one hospital administrator will like ruin your life. And also the fact that she it was just such a weird word for it. I'm like, not like nursing, not like a doctor, not like
Yeah,
a
just
hospital.
general.
But there's a stone cold hottie that walks into the lunchroom just as she's lamenting about how lame her boyfriend is. And they make immediate comparisons to Tom Cruise. But they're like, but he's like Tom Cruise if Tom Cruise had like red hair, but
Yeah.
he's like too old for us. But he actually walks up to them and introduces himself. His name is Rick Spencer. He's a college student volunteering on the surgical floor. Sky, boy crazy Sky, obviously very into him right away, but he seems to only have eyes for Laurie. And before she can really like register any of this information, she hears a code blue for room 903. And she's like, 903, that's exactly where I was with Toby. And so she
Toby.
runs out of the cafeteria to go to the ninth floor. And as soon as she gets in, Nurse Wilton yells at her and tells her that she misheard it on the walkie. The code was for room 503, not
Stop
903.
caring, Lori.
So Laurie walks over to the nurse's station to talk to the much nicer Nurse Gerard, who is talking to Toby's mom. She says she wants her son back. Where he went, I don't know.
Who can say at this point?
Yeah. Laurie notices Nurse Wilton go into the fear wing, and then she sees Rick follow her in. Odd. Then Laurie goes home. We learn that she shares a house with her Aunt Hillary, who is hardly ever there. She's like a successful financial auditor, which I think also explains. We learn later that Laurie drives a white BMW. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. Yes. She
Yeah,
is like a rich
parents
single
died
woman's like
tragically in a
only
boat
daughter.
accident. Like,
Yeah. Probably on the way to Fear Island. But yeah, so she lives with her rich aunt who, I don't know, like has no one else to take care of. So like, yeah, I guess that does make sense. She would be.
and I guess that we were talking about how independent she is. This could
Yeah,
be she's clearly no parents, an aunt who's always out of the house. She has learned to take care of herself. She has to make the big decisions.
that's true. That's true. And she notes that she's fine with this setup. I mean, now that she's a teenager, she's like, yeah, we both just stay out of each other's hair. Like, it's actually great.